Peter Haddock and I'm here with Dave Vickers of Vickers Plant Services. And Dave, you know, we've known each other for quite some time. In fact, one of your Takuchi machines came on my drive to drink some drainage not that long ago. You're one of the people that runs your own business. You own an operator, but you've expanded and you continue to do so because you're really busy, and fundamentally, folks, he knows what he's doing. Recently won an operator competition, no less. And basically, Dave, what we wanted to do today, and you kindly lent us this Takuchi, is test out the DiggerLid.
Yeah.
And you wanted to test it out as well. And we were talking earlier, and once you got in the machine, you said, "Oh, it's warm in here."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you've got an older operator that works for you. That, you know, how does he keep warm at winter, Dave? You told me earlier.
Yeah, so Tony's now 75 and he comes and does a bit for us. He's a very skilled operator. And he's often been on this machine with a tartan blanket wrapped round him because he's cold and not being a cab machine. So yeah, basically this thing, Tony's going to love it. He's going to absolutely love it.
And you were saying earlier, and this is quite interesting, folks, is that, you know, there is obviously heat that comes out of the machine when it's operating, and this is actually capturing some of it, isn't it? Where's the heat?
Yeah, so there's a lot of heat from the radiator area down the back here. So as the lid is made, the hot air will blow up and hold in the cab. So yeah, there is a form of heating as well.
And so one of the things is you're super busy, Dave, at the moment, and thanks very much for spending some time with us. But, you know, you've got to be really efficient, and you've got work coming out of your ears at the moment. That's why people need to be working every day possible, doesn't it? Rain, sleet, snow, everything, don't they?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And like you say, a cab machine is got its uses, but not always feasible. We use a canopy cab because I feel there's better visibility. So, and you know, sometimes we have to take the canopy off for access, so a cab machine wouldn't do. So this alternative to making this a cab is a good product. I think it's going to take off.
Well, Dave thinks it's going to take off. What he's going to do is actually going to take off now into the machine, and we're going to film you messing around with it, Dave, so that you can actually show people how it operates from your perspective. And obviously, thanks very much for letting us borrow the cab, borrow yourself, borrow the site, and you know, for his services today, Dave, we're going to actually give you this DiggerLid.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks, Pete.
No worries. So we'll be seeing some pictures from Dave of him using it, and tartan blankets might be able to stay at home now, Dave, mightn't they?
Hope so.
Cheers. We've teamed up today for a very special outing with Vickers Plant Services, who've lent us this Takuchi to test out the DiggerLid. Now, Nick, you're a really big fan of Takuchi products, and I know you've used one of these machines before. What are we sat in right now?
Yeah, this is the TB217R, so it's a reduced tail swing, nearly 2-ton mini excavator. Yeah, great product. Dave loves it, and yeah, we've been out to see Dave with it before, so it's nice to come back and see it again. And obviously we've got this new product on board it.
And it's really interesting today, folks, because what you've been doing, Nick, is we've been testing it and putting it on together, because it's a physical product that we attach to this machine, and it's a canopy machine, isn't it, Nick? And quite frankly, earlier it was blowing a gale. Now it's sort of calmed down a bit, but it makes a difference. We talked outside, and then you got back in the machine and you said, "Peter, it's still quite warm in here."
We've fitted this DiggerLid, haven't we? So this is a great product that turns your canopy excavator into a semi-cab version machine. You know, you're protected from the elements, and obviously we get a lot of rain in the UK, so I think it's a great product for the UK. And the irony of it is it's come from Australia, but that's
yeah, the guys over there really kindly sent us the product, folks, and I'm always really supportive of businesses that got new ideas, got new concepts, and I know they're also a big fan of yours as well, Nick. I think entrepreneurship's really brilliant in this sector. When it comes to technology, I talk about that a lot, but when it comes to practical things, I always get Nick to test them out. And Nick, you know, the fundamentals are, we put it on, didn't we? And talk to me about the fact that it's got the sides and the things that we've got on the actual lid itself.
Yeah, I mean, that's great, isn't it? You've got these side panels which are see-through, so you've got the visibility. Then at night when you need to go home, and you can undo these pieces that drop down, so it's all basically enclosed, covered. And the same here, Obviously here you've got none of the plastic, so you've got real good visibility to the front. But it's all wrapped around you. You know, you've got all that protection from the elements, which is fantastic, really. So.
Yeah, when we were putting it on earlier, folks, you see there's securing bits here for the poles around the canopy at the back. They've got some clips in, Nick, that we pulled together when we put it all on. And obviously we can show you then Nick's coming in and out of the machine, that the zips are right there, aren't they, to give easy access?
Yeah, it's easy access, easy in and out. So just a matter of the zip and away you go. And you can zip it up from the inside. So yeah, once you're in, you're fully enclosed and keep them dry.
So storms are coming tomorrow in the UK. We've managed to escape them today here, and we've escaped the rain as well. It's been yesterday all day. But you know, we were hoping for some of that you'd keep dry and I'd get wet, Nick. It's not been the case. But fundamentally, you know, we're going to leave this with Dave Vickers, who has kindly lent us this machine today, and you know, hopefully he's going to be able to experience some wet weather and give us some pictures and some images of that as well. But Nick, it's really fundamental to, you know, welfare, isn't it? When you've got a scenario in the winter when it is cold, you know, things like this, products like this can change somebody's working day, can't they, for the better?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, who wants to really sit on a canopy machine when the pouring rain? And at least with this, you've got quite a bit of protection from those elements, and you're going to go home a lot happier, I think, at the end of the day. So I know I certainly would, that's for sure.
Well, he's certainly, again, inside there, enjoying a bit more warmth than I am. It's pretty cold today, but great to be able to have that connection with our friends at DiggerLid in Australia that got in touch with us both and said, guys, can you help us out and talk about the product on a UK site? Because very different to Australia, I can imagine, Nick.
This could be a game changer, really, for our sites, definitely, in the UK.
Fantastic, great to spend another day with Nick. Great to be able to do something different as well on site. And of course, our good friend Dave Vickers from Vickers Plant Services. He's a very, very experienced operator and business owner, and he kindly let us on his site here today to do the test, so thanks very much to him. So folks, it's time to say goodbye from the UK to DiggerLid, and make sure our friends in Australia see what we've been up to, and of course everyone else around the globe. Just get in touch with those guys if you need to know more information. Thanks for joining me here today, Nick. It's time to go home, I think.
I think so, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.